Hi, I'm Marius from MWays Photography, and in the previous video we unboxed the Cactus LV5 Laser Triggers. We looked at the units and also how they work. So now let's put them to good use and take a bunch of awesome pictures. Now for my setup here, I've got my camera on a tripod and I've already pre-focused on the glass I've got here. So basically just put your finger there in front of the glass, focus on it, and then put your lens on manual so the camera doesn't need to focus. Because if the camera's going to focus, it's going to miss a lot of the shots and it's just going to waste time and it's just not going to work that well. So just pre-focus and you've got that problem sorted. Now to trigger the camera when the LV5 trigger goes off, I've got here a Cactus version 5 transceiver and that's connected with a cable to the camera. So just make sure those two are running on the same channel and they will work perfectly fine. Now to trigger the flashes I've got here, because we're going to light the background and also the glass and the strawberry with a flash. Now to trigger the flashes I've got here the Cactus version 4 transmitter and then receivers. Now I can also use the version 5 and then just use a different channel. Don't use the same channel as the laser triggers because it's not going to work. But I'm using the version 4s to show you can use different systems as well. You don't even need to use Cactus. If you've got a different setup for your flashes, you can fire that as well. This one I've got here, the version 5, is only to trigger the camera. Right then, like I said here, I've got the Cactus version 4 transmitter, and when I press the button, you're going to see the pink background there against projector screen, so that's for that flash there. And you're also going to see on the glass here, you should see this flash go off as well. So on this flash, the SP910, I've got the Cactus version 4 receiver and I've got Interfit Strobe's strap and then also the grid spot on here, and that's to focus the light so the light's not just going all over the place. Then on that light stand, I've got the SP600 with the Cactus version 4 receiver, and then also the Honol Photo speed strap with the lavender and the Follies pink backgrounds. We're also going to use, or not backgrounds, gels. We're going to gel the background with that. And we're also going to shoot just plain black to see what that looks like. So we're going to look at the Follies pink, the lavender and the black. Right, then I've got here two tripods, and you can use light stands as well. But I've got here two tripods with the emitter and the trigger, the Cactus LV5s. And they are going straight through this glass. Now you'll notice when you add water, even if it's bubbly, sometimes it's going to fire the flash as well, because the trigger is being bounced around by the water and then also the bubbles and stuff. Because I'm going to use soda water, it just makes the pics look more interesting. So I am going to get a few extra flashes going off, and then obviously when I drop the strawberry in, I'm going to take it out again, so it's going to fire again when I break the trigger or break the laser. So that's the setup. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's take some awesome pics. Now the camera is turned on and I've got some sparkling water in the glass. Now you'll notice that sometimes when the water is moving around, the bubbles and also the our VIP strawberry, which is going to give us some cool shots, when it's being dropped in and moving around, it's also going to trigger the flash as well. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to choose the shots that look cool as well, out of the lot. Also, when I take the strawberry out, it's also going to trigger the lights. To make sure everything is working, I can take this flash, put it here, and just take my hand through here. And you can see it triggers. There we go again. There we go again. All right, so let's take the strawberry and let's start with the Follies pink background. Right. As you can see, when I drop it in, also when the bubbles are moving around, it's going to move the laser around. So I'm getting some extra triggers as well. At the second go, as you can see, we are messing a lot of water here. Right, so let's change the background. So I'm going to take the Follies pink gel off, just cleaning my hands a little. And then I'm going to put the lavender one on. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's almost at the point where I will need to add in some extra water, because once the water starts moving in where the beam is, it's also going to be triggering it like crazy. So I just need to fill it up a little. I think I'm going to do that before we reach the black background. Okay, let's do another one quickly, the last one. I'm reaching the point where it's at the point where the beam is. Okay, that one didn't pick up. Our last one. Okay, I think we need some more water in here, because I can see the beam from the top here. Now also, when I'm going to put some soda water in, you're also going to see the beam go. The beam's going to move because of all the bubbles, so it's also triggering the flash again. You can turn your camera off if you want to. Yeah, I think I put a little bit too much water in there. I think it's going to be splashing all over the place. Maybe just don't drop it that high. Right, so here we go. And maybe one last one of the lavender. Okay, I don't know why that one didn't pick up. So let's do the black background. So to do that, I'm just going to turn this flash off here, and I'm only going to use the flash from the top. Right, now sometimes also the trigger is maybe just not aligned properly, so I can see here it's not perfect. I'm just going to turn the camera off, and then I'm just going to move it. Okay, there we go. That's perfect again. You've got your little light indicators on the side to show you if it's not aligned correctly. So now I'm going to light it with only one flash from the top and no background light. And I think I must just remember, oh, my camera is turned on. Why is it not firing? Something is not going off here. There we go. All right. Let's see where my laser is, because if you put your hand in front of the glass, you can see where the laser is breaking. Right, so let's go. It's funny, when you shoot a video, it decides to fail a lot, but when you play with it before the time, all the shots are awesome. So there we go. I think let's just do another one, the last one. Okay, that one didn't work so well. Right. So that is how you use your laser triggers. So I'm going to be cleaning up all this water mess I've got here, and then I will see you in the next video.